Hello everybody, it's Helena, and in today's video we are building this eco home for a family in Evergreen Harbor in The Sims 4, of course. And I did build it in the neighborhood called, I think, Conifer Station or something. Carnivore Station? No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely not Carnivore Station, but something like that. I'm pretty sure it's Conifer, but I'm not exactly sure, okay? Anyway, one of the neighborhoods in Evergreen Harbor, and it's for a family of 4 Sims, I would say, but you can definitely fit more Sims into this home because there is a pretty big office that definitely could be turned into a children's bedroom or guest bedroom, grandparents' bedroom, something like that, I don't know. And then there's also a little shed sort of thing that also could be turned into a bedroom, so you could definitely fit probably 6-7 people even into this home if you want to, but I just made room for 4 people, so 2 parents and 2 children, a child and a teenager. And I had so much fun making this house. I don't think I've had this much fun building in so long, and I don't really know why that is, because normally I love to build. Building in The Sims 4 is genuinely one of my absolute favorite things to do on this planet, but I just had so much more fun with this build than I've had in a long time. So it was a lot of fun and I just really enjoyed it. I definitely struggled a lot with it. It was pretty difficult to figure out what I wanted to do with it, and I don't know, it was just a little bit difficult to figure everything out about it. I can't really put a finger on what I exactly struggled with that much with this build. I think it was just kind of a mix of everything, but I had so much fun with it anyway, and it's just really cool in my opinion. I do think it turned out pretty nicely and I really like it. I hope you all like it too. So since this is a eco home, I definitely tried to make it very eco-friendly. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. So in case you don't know, in the eco lifestyle expansion pack for The Sims 4, which is where we got all of the eco lifestyle-y things, obviously, a lot of the items are categorized as either green or industrial. So for the exterior and just this entire build in general, I tried to only use the green items because I wanted this house to be super environmentally friendly, of course. So I did only use those green items and green things for this house, or at least I tried to. I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up anywhere, but if I did, I'm very sorry. I also did add a lot of wind turbines, I think 5 or something, 2 on the roof and then 3 just on the ground. And then I also put a lot of solar cells, I think maybe, I don't know, 7 or something. So I'm pretty sure that should be enough, but there's definitely room for you to add more of both of those things if you need be, I guess. And I added that water collector thingy mabob, yeah. And just a lot of those environmentally friendly things that we got from the eco lifestyle pack. Personally, I've never played really with the environmental aspects of the eco lifestyle pack. I don't think I've really played with that pack in general, so I don't really have a lot of experience with it, but I did have a lot of fun making this house, and I tried to add all of those items that kind of would help you with that type of gameplay if that's what you're going to use this house for. And I had a lot of fun making this house, as I've said so many times, but it was just really fun. I have made some eco houses in the past, I think 2 of them, but both of those houses were tiny homes, and this one is definitely not a tiny home. It's rather large in my opinion. It has, quite a lot of bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, I'm pretty sure, so it's rather large. And I put a little green room sort of area, and this really cool bridge that I had a lot of fun making. It's kind of cool in my opinion. Yeah, because there are sort of 2 houses, but then they're connected by the green room sort of thing and also the bridge, and I think that's pretty cool. And then there's this courtyard sort of thing in the middle of those 2 parts of the houses, or buildings or whatever. And then obviously there's the shed too. And also I did put a car in this build, which I know is not super environmentally friendly, but I was just imagining that it's an electric car or something. I don't know, I just needed something to fill up the space, so I wanted to put a car. Obviously it's The Sims 4, so it doesn't actually work, but I just wanted to put it there. I did also put some bikes because I feel like that is definitely a whole lot more environmentally friendly, obviously. So yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed making this build and I hope you all like it too. And then I obviously used some grass roofs and I put a lot of plants and a lot of landscaping around the lot to add to those like green eco vibes to this house, and I think it's really cool and really fun. And I did build it on a 20 by 30 lot, so this is the lot that I think they're called the Tinker family or something. It's that lot if you're familiar. And this lot is kind of like stupid because the lighting is really good from this side, and this side is also where your Sims spawn when they enter or like travel to this lot, I suppose. But when you try to like upload a house on this lot to the gallery picture is taken from the other side, where for one, the lighting is trash, and also it's not like the actual front of the house, so I don't really know why the gallery is doing that, and it really bothered me. So for the gallery picture, I did move the house to another lot in Evergreen Harbor, and yeah, I don't know, that was just like really annoying. That kind of stuff really bothers me, and I just hate when the gallery pictures are really bad. It's, yeah, so annoying. Anyway though, enough about that. So it was my birthday this weekend on Saturday, and I had a great day and a great like weekend in general. And it was my grandma's birthday too, so we celebrated our birthdays together because we share a birthday. I did talk about that in my last video a bit, but yeah, I think that's really cute. So we did celebrate our birthdays together and we had a great time. We didn't really do a lot, we just kind of relaxed, you know, ate some good food and cake and all of that good stuff. And I ended up getting a new mouse as a birthday present from my brother. And I'm just gonna tell you a quick story now, because in the fall of last year, I started getting some like weird pain in my arm, my right arm, like the shoulder and upper arm, I would say, which definitely was from being at the PC far too much. But then again, like most people are at their computers like all the time because a lot of people work on their PCs and like everything requires a PC these days. So I'm not like the only person in the world that sits in front of a PC all day long, you know, and it's not even like I sit here for 12 hours a day. I definitely don't. I think the reason why I got this like weird pain is because my like setup is not the best for my body. Like I don't have a desk that I can adjust, like I can't adjust the height of it, and my chair is not like the best for my back and whatever. I definitely don't have like a very ergonomically good setup, or however you are supposed to say that, I don't know, but it's not the best for my body. So I did end up getting a lot of pain in that arm, my right arm. But then in like December, late December, it got really bad and like unbearable, and it was so bad, and I could not use my arm for like a week straight, even though I was like relaxing it a lot and whatnot. So I ended up teaching myself how to use my left hand to do everything on the PC, which honestly is such a big flex in my opinion. Like I don't brag about that as much as I should be doing, because that's really cool, and I haven't even like mentioned it in months. But I really should be bragging about that in every single video because that's really cool. I'm kidding, but like it is pretty cool that I, you know, trained my left hand to do that even though I'm right-handed. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's cool. I hate myself, but yeah. Anyway, that happens, and then my arm started to feel better after I like relaxed it for a long time and I didn't use it to, you know, do stuff on my PC. I used my left hand for that. But my previous mouse was designed for right-handed people, so it was not like super good for my left hand, but I was just using it for that anyway because I didn't really care. But then like about a month ago or something, my brother came to our house and he saw that I was using that mouse and he was like, yeah, that's not very good for you. You should get a left-handed mouse. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend money on that because it didn't really matter to me. But then he ended up getting me that for my birthday. I'm really happy he got that because it's definitely a lot better. So yeah, I'm very thankful for that. So that's really good. But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because I was kind of like struggling with getting used to this mouse in this video because this was the first time that I used it, and when I was using my right-handed mouse, I used my like long middle finger to click on the left key, which is normally the one that I click on with my index finger on my right hand, but then with my left hand I had to use my middle finger, obviously, and then my index finger for the right button, which is the middle finger key for the right hand. I did it like the opposite way, but now my mouse is like designed for using it the proper way, so my index finger goes on the right button and my middle finger goes on the left button. So I just like had to get used to that, and it did take me like a few hours, but I feel like I've gotten it down now. But I was definitely struggling a bit with it in this build, so if it does look a little bit weird from time to time and I'm doing some weird stuff, then that's why. But I was just struggling a bit, you know. But yeah, I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot better at it now, so that definitely will not be a problem in my next video. Also, if anybody's like wondering, he did get me the Razer Death Adder Mini version 2, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, and I'm really happy with it so far. It's very light, like I think it only weighs 62 grams or something, so yeah, it's not heavy at all, and I really like it, so that's great. I'm very thankful to my brother for getting me that for my birthday, even though I didn't feel like I needed it, but I definitely did. Yeah, so that was good. Also, I feel super energetic today, which you probably can't tell, or I don't know if you can, because sometimes in my videos I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy and energetic today, and I'm like yelling at you and whatnot, and I'm apologizing for that. But then when I'm editing the video and I like listen to myself, I don't sound very loud at all, because I just don't feel like my microphone picks up on that, which is probably good and bad, because, well, it's bad because I sound stupid when I say that I'm like all loud and energetic, and then I don't sound loud and energetic at all. But it's probably good that it's not super sensitive to that, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway. I just keep stumbling across my words and it's really annoying, but I just, you know, edit out those parts, so it's fine, it's fine. I got some rather upsetting news yesterday, which was annoying, but yeah, it'll all be okay tomorrow, but it was just something that really caught me off guard, and I'm very anxious about what's going down tomorrow. But you know, around this time, like, well, 22 hours from now, it'll be all over, so it's gonna be fine, but I'm just very anxious about it, so I'm just trying to not think about it, and I'm very happy that I can just do this voiceover and think about other things and just have a good time and not think about that thing right now. Yeah. Anyway. But I was just really upset about it last night, so I just spent the entire evening like playing The Sims, which is really good, and I haven't gotten to do that in a long time, so I was really happy to just like sit back and relax. And I don't know, I feel like when I'm like, I don't know, going through tough times, I am actually like pretty good at not beating myself up over not being super productive, which is definitely something I've had to learn, because in the past I would definitely beat myself up over it if I didn't, you know, do productive things when I was feeling down. But nowadays I have gotten better at that, so that's okay. Also, I did find out that I am going to be starting my summer break on the 17th, or I guess like the 18th. I've got my last exam on the 17th, which is, you know, good, I guess. And I'm really happy that it's starting that early, because like it could have started on like the 26th or something, so I get to have a few more days off, which is great. I don't know when I'm going back to school, but I don't want to think about that now, but I will have like almost 2 months off, which is going to be great. I'm very excited. I am so burned out from like school and whatnot now, and I cannot anymore. I literally am just so tired, and this semester has been horrible, and I just need it to end right now. I just had a really like bad start to the semester. Wait, let me just like rant for a little bit, because so in January I had 2 exams back to back, like I think on the 13th and the 14th. So obviously I had spent the beginning of January and like December studying for those exams, and I hadn't really like done some of my other assignments on time. Like I had done some of them, but then I was like missing some that I had to do right around the exam time, because obviously the exams were far more important than just regular coursework, right? But then my new classes literally started before I was done with the exams, so before I was even like done with the previous semester, I was behind on the new semester. And then on top of that, literally 5 days after the first exam, I had surgery, LASIK eye surgery, so I was having a really hard time like looking at my PC and whatnot for a few weeks, and it just made it so difficult to do anything, and I got super far behind very early on in the semester, like literally when it started. So it was really hard to catch up on that, and it took me until like April to actually like get on top of it because it was so bad and I was just behind on so many things, and it was so bad, and it put me in a really like dark spot. And literally in the previous semester and before that, I was like the type of girl that was always a week ahead of schedule, and like I was never ever late on any assignments ever, and I was super just like on top of my game. But then that happened and I was just so like bummed out about everything, and I got super depressed, not just because of that, but there was just like a lot of stuff that went down in the beginning of this year, and it was really tough. So I was really struggling, and I just have been super like unmotivated to do anything. Also, I really hate all of the classes that I'm taking, so it's super hard for me to motivate myself to do anything because I'm just not interested at all. Like, it really makes the world of a difference, and it's just so annoying to me because I went from being this like person who was always on top of my game and such a good student to being someone that just slacks off and whatnot, because I'm not this person normally, and I really hate this side of me. So I really don't like it, and I've just been super like unmotivated to do anything this semester because it's just been super bad. And I don't know, I just like had such a bad start to it, and everything just went wrong. And until like April of this year, I was just super depressed and not like doing good at all. But then things did turn around, and now I'm like doing a lot better, and I'm on top of my game and whatnot. So it's all gonna be okay. But this year has just been really tough so far. It has really been testing me, and I'm so happy that the semester is ending soon because I cannot stand it anymore. Also, sorry for this little rant. I normally don't really talk too much about school on my channel because I just prefer not to. School is just like a thing that really stresses me out and it makes me sad, so I don't want to really like mix it with my happy space, which is YouTube and The Sims and whatnot. So I prefer to not do that normally, but I guess today I was just like in the mood to rant about that. So thank you for listening, I guess. Yeah, I do appreciate that a whole lot. And I don't know, I guess I just needed to get that off my chest. Anyway, but we are just like doing the bedrooms now. I guess like the parents, they kind of have like their own little part of the house with that little bathroom and just like a little, I don't know, hallway type of space, like a little reading nook, I suppose, and then also their bedroom, but it's separate from the rest of the house and the children's bedrooms and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like this house, and I had so much fun building it, and I have not built in this world Evergreen Harbor in forever, so it was kind of good to be back. But yeah, I don't really build here often because it doesn't really speak to me that much. Like, I don't think it's a very pretty world, and it doesn't have anything like super cool to offer. Like, I definitely think that the NAP system, the modern developments and all of that stuff is really cool, and the fact that you can clean it up and make it a better place is really fun. But I think it's more so a world that's fun for gameplay, and it's not super exciting for building because it doesn't really like offer that many cool things. At least not for me as a builder. I don't know, obviously other people can have a different opinion, although the like more industrial area is pretty cool, but I don't really do builds like that very often. I might want to build something in that part of the world sometime soon because I don't think I've done that in a very long time. I don't know, we'll see. But I had so much fun with this house, as you probably can tell because I've said it so many times. Anyway, if you want to download this house on the gallery, you definitely can. My ID is just LacyLena, so it should be pretty easy to find it. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content, I would definitely appreciate it, but you know, you don't have to. But yeah, besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in a few days. So bye everybody!